we want to be governed separately, differently from the way 1999 Constitution is. We are coming up this week to articulate our position that we want to be managed separately. Nigeria will remain the same. We are not calling for secession.
You're welcome back to today's broadcast. This is a very interesting video. I would like you to watch to the end. It is the issue of the Yorubas. Sometime whenever they come out, they will be telling you that they want Nigeria to be divided, or they want to have their own country. They want to do this, they want to do that. Just like the other time, you see Sonny Igboho keep doing what he's doing during the time of Buhari. So after the drop of Buhari, he now changed his mind, started claiming one Nigeria. And that is why we used to call them Ngiru Abo. So almost all of them. So this man, he has now come out and started saying a lot of things concerning the position of Yorubas in Nigeria and what they want. And I would like you to watch it to the end so that you will understand what is really going on in Nigeria. So that whenever you say that you want the Yorubas to join you to fight for freedom, and you are doing yourself. Although some of their elders, they may be telling you, we want Yoruba to have their own freedom, or we want Yoruba to have their own states. All those things is just to whine you, or just to convince you. So everybody knows what is really going on, and they know what is happening. So in this video, this our lady, she's going to explain to us things that is going on in Nigeria, and also the interview you are going to hear directly from this man, where he said everything, and the cause of this issue of insecurity. So anybody that telling you that tomorrow that this insecurity will end, or they are going to stop it, or Tinubu is going to end it, the person is deceiving you. They know what they are doing. Just that they used to use ordinary man, ordinary woman, and the poor people. They used to use them to fight their battle. They don't used to fight the battle only themselves, but they used to use ordinary people that did not know what they are fighting for, to use it to fight the battle. That is the main problem here. In fact, I would like you to watch it so that you will understand everything happening in this video. Don't skip any parts so that you will understand where you belong. As you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in Nigeria.
This is 16th of June 2026, and I am back again with another latest and trending update. Hey, my wonderful people, this one dey shocking. Hey, it shocked me because tell me why some people from one particular tribe always changing their mind every Eke market days. Like some Yoruba elders, they no get integrity. About a month ago, a chieftain from Afenifere group, all of us know say Afenifere na one reputable group in Yoruba land. In fact, people they respect them because they believe they have integrity. He came out and threatened all Igbos. He said, and I quote, that if Igbo people will vote for Obi and Kwankwaso and they refuse Tinubu to complete his 8 years in presidency seat, that they are going to be war in all the southeast states. The Yoruba people, they are going to give Igbo people war. We saw it because I brought that update here and I explained. We all saw it. Even some people call it that is fake. That maybe the update na AI, but my people, it wasn't. Now live and direct, this man granted an interview and said it. The name of the man is Dr. Akim. My people, not be only smart, because even some Igbo people came out, some Igbo group, and Ohanes and Igbo actually came out the same a month ago and replied him. Look at what they said. So, according to this Igbo group, they said, group attack Afenifere chieftain over genocide threat on Igbo. And as you can see, this particular headline was posted on the 14th of May, 2026. You can see that this is even over a month ago. And my people, the same man wey threaten Igbo people, saying that Tinubu must complete 8 years in office, that if Obi win or any other person win, that Igbo people go wear woto. This same man don't come out to. In another recent interview that the man granted about a day or 2 days ago, the man they talk another thing. The man come make us realize that they have written to Tinubu that Yorubas want Nigeria to be divided, that they no longer want one Nigeria. And I'm like, why is it that all the time you guys cannot say one thing and stand on that thing? Why is it that some Yoruba elders always like to change their mind, like say every Eke market day they will change their mind? They will say this today. Tomorrow you hear one Nigeria. Next tomorrow you will hear regional government. The other way you hear restructural Nigeria. Before you know it, they go talk say they want make Nigeria divide. What is it? That is why some tribe know they regard some Yorubas, because better people, they Yoruba people. Better ones they, but some of them, my people, are nothing to write home about. Okay, imagine what Sunday Igboho did in the time past. He came out agitating for Yoruba nation. Before you know it, he have changed his mind. Now, he said Tinubu or nothing. That where Tinubu buy, now where he go buy. In fact, the debt will go buy Tinubu, make that debt Kukuma come buy am. So my people, I will allow you to watch this video. This man said that I've written to Tinubu some months ago, and right now they are writing another letter to give to him, that he should by all means see to it that Nigeria must be divided, that they are done with one Nigeria. Please, watch this video, listen to the same Dr. Akim, and tell me what you think about some people from this tribe in the comment section. Please don't forget to like the video and share it. You don't reach everybody for body. May we hear from him.
If we are given the ammunition, we occupy National Assembly. It's better for president to give all the cover. We are even ready now. We are forming a body now, Western Region of Nigeria Movement. We want to be governed separately, differently from the way Nigerian constitution is. We are coming up this week to articulate our position that we want to be managed separately. Nigeria will remain the same. We are not calling for secession, but we want a region of our own where we are in control of education, of engineering, of artificial intelligence. Whoever wants to go with cows is free. Whoever want to trade importing from China, they are free. Let the Niger Delta own their oil. We don't need oil. We will live with our own means. We will create. You have to create wealth. A movement is coming up this week, June 12th. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. If Tinubu doesn't support us, we are going to push him to the extreme. That you cannot leave us Yorubas under this contraption for your selfish interests. The news is coming out.
Well, we'll wait and see how far you go with that. Let's switch gears, Doc. All the political parties recently concluded their party primaries according to INEC's timetable. Give us your overview of the major candidates. Atiku Abubakar and ADC, Donald Duke PRP, Peter Obi NDC, and Mole Sowore, and then Adebayo, your party. I mean, even we are not even sure. There's some are saying Goodluck Jonathan is coming out. So give us your overview. They are assess their strengths.
We had high hopes, but anything good in Nigeria normally turns to ashes and dust. The political class, in their greed, selfishness, May 1st, they've broken themselves down into fragments. If there's one formidable party, it's easier to challenge Tinubu. But the way it is now, Tinubu is just like a colossus. It's colossus. They are all spread. I mean, Tinubu, he has won.
Really?
In my own mind, only death or sickness can separate Tinubu from winning in 2027.
Really?
He has 31 governors, not just the governors. It's reported that they have raised money from state allocations. So, money for money. I said so, sometimes people are abusing me. Everybody is hungry. They used to give 5,000. Now it's bulk envelope, they pack it. They give you bulk, maybe 50,000. There's no money now. All the subsidy that they have saved, the money has not come out. They are holding the money. The time to float it is coming. And at that time, take money, bring your PVC. Take money, bring your PVC. Take money, bring your PVC. So it's a control of 31 states. Never in Nigeria has been one party control such number of states. Not the states, but the money coming to the states. And the governor are ready to spend and spend and spend. The Fulani outside North cannot say they are born to rule. That when they are in charge, they are in charge. When we allowed you, you can come. Once we don't allow you anymore, we can take it from you.
But it's not right, sir. That reason is it right, sir?
It's that's the reading.
But is it right? Are you correct?
No, I believe in myself that if Atiku were to win,
yes,
I will see that I've now been granted the slavery status. And it's a means now to...
Isn't that too extreme, sir? That too extreme?
Yeah. You have to kill madness with going to Abu Sakede Hospital now. You can't kill madness.
I sat here with Dr. Akibaba Ahmed, a Fulani man that I have tremendous respect for. And he said it here. He gave me an analogy, chronological analogy. It was the Fulani, the so-called Hausa Fulani, that brought Obasanjo. Do you dispute
no,
that?
It's the military that brought Obasanjo because they wanted...
But the people, the individuals, were northerners.
No, they are wearing military toga because they wanted to cover all their looting they did when they are in the government. Well, you see, there is no one single issue, but majority, the soldiers, all of them, if Obasanjo, when it was accused, Abiola, that is not the Messiah, all of them, military wing, that time they were united across the board. But if I'm not going to elements to break it down, agreed. But what I'm saying today on this show is that it will trigger a renewed interest in the 1914 amalgamation in the country. I'm saying morning after, when you achieve it, 1 month after, 2 months after, 3 months after, it will bring some realization that
the good thing, I know you have alluded, but I want you to tell Nigerians, between Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, which of these, or even Donald Duke PRP, or even Adebayo, who can actually remove unseat President Tinubu? 2027 election.
Nobody can remove Tinubu based on what we have on ground, based on the corruption, on the money. Only death and infirmity can remove Tinubu.
Even if the election is 50% clean, let's say 50%.
It cannot be clean.
Why, sir?
It cannot be clean.
Wow.
It cannot be clean.
Wow.
I see the way they have been doing primary, they counted 140, 50, 100, 2,000.
1,000.
Would that be free? You declare a figure, go to court. That's what's going to happen. Tinubu cannot lose in any circumstance.
Wow.
Unless that's what I have the conviction, 1,000% in me. It cannot be removed.
Wow.
Unless that's why I beg him, why not just doing it too well on your own and put Nigeria on the right course and bring all this money thing down. Go separate Nigeria into regions. Let everybody go and Yomodua be or Hanese in the area. And then we'll compete as it was in the First Republic. The North was doing, the Southwest was doing, the East was doing. That's what we need. But to fight to finish, to control Abuja, when he wins, he has to subdue Obi. Obedient movements will keep fighting. They will never stop. Whoever wins cannot enjoy respect of the whole country.
Okay, Prof, let's round up now. So, I mean, I've heard you. The scenario is very dire. So he would win because INEC is compromised. So what option is left for Nigerians?
The option is to say the same thing for Tinubu to be the father of modern Nigeria that is coming. Change the constitution for us to have regional constitutions.
No, what I mean, sir, is that he wins in a compromised election, INEC doing whatever they want to do. So that means Nigerians have no option. We just continue another 4 years.
You might say, well, let's go about it very well. In 1959, there was some kind of election that was not free and fair. It ended up in 1966 in a military coup. Is it not true?
But we're not praying for that.
No, you don't need to pray. You want to do, you want to sow, you reap. In 1978, 79, government was in power again. It ended up in a coup in 1983. Is it not true? It's true. And then, so early now, there was a coup last year already against the government.
Well, not a coup, actually, an attempted.
Well, it was conceived. It was conceived.
Yeah, it was conceived.
So whether I pray for it or I pray against it is immaterial. Once the elements are coalescing together, what we have now is a state of there are no me. And everybody can choose to solve the problem the way he likes. The way we like it in Yoruba land now is to form a platform, Western region of Nigerian movement. We want to take ourselves out of the 1999 constitution. We are still Nigeria, Western region of Nigerian movement.
No secession.
No secession. We want to remain as it is, but we want to be given access to put a fence around our own territory and decide who comes in and run our own households to suit us. We want to bring all the people who are Japa in. Because most people Japa, they are mainly from Southwest.
Okay, Yoruba man, you have not gotten my consent for this, Doc.
I don't need your consent.
Really?
Leadership, Lee you didn't get consent when the country was thrown out of Malaysia. The fruit of his labor, everybody embraced it at that time. Leadership is not about democracy. Once you know that we are selfless and I told you now I don't go bring Japada. All Yorubas who are overseas want to find the means for them to come back. Those are good policies. You understand? We want to bring in Yorubas of Kogi, Yorubas of Kwara.
We'll talk about this.
To come home. So
we'll talk about this another time.
It's an organic thing that we are pushing.
I'm sure we may not get
other zones, other Nigeria should do the same. They just are taking control with Topolo, whether we like it or not. They are taking control, they are armed. You cannot penetrate to Ijoland now. That's not the truth. They are quiet, they are shy when among themselves.
Not benefiting because you are
benefiting.
No, sir. What we are getting is 1.5, 1.6 million. Hold on, sir.
You not got it.
Hold on, sir. 1.6 million barrels per day. Nigeria has the potential of doing 4 million barrels per day, and they are still stealing the crude oil anyway.
No, but at least.
It's better than the 800,000 we're getting before.
Yeah. So let's go. If we break the whole country down,
yes.
The Ghana from the north, the cotton, the gold, the northern people will own the gold in Safara, not the Chinese.
This conversation is for the entirety of Nigerians,
absolutely.
Not the Yorubas alone.
No. We are going to be taking part in the meeting in July.
Okay.
Citizens for Restoration Nigeria is a national movement led by one of my friends, Oladejo.
And like I always tell you, sir, we need our elites. Because without elite consensus, nothing is going to happen.
We are getting consensus of the Yorubas. We were saying all the other should do their own. They should do their own. We are getting consensus. In 3-4 days, we already have the best of the brightest Yorubas on the same platform. I don't want to mention names, but our leaders are working on air. They just assure bandits will be defeated. They just talk. And they are busy sharing money, applying contracts, and just plundering the states. There is no seriousness or purpose. Our president went to George. He said, never again. He said, you have only 10 minutes to stay in the airport. He said, never again will anybody be killed. The following week, people were killed in Plateau. Okay, since that time, the Plateau incident in December, we are now in June. What is the weight of a presidential utterance? Do you just speak in vain when you have no strategy? You have no effort to deliver positive outcome. It's just public statement. Does words count? Does it matter? It didn't matter.
Let's talk about solution because we all know the problems, But what's the solution? Because if you say no strategy, even though the spokesperson for the president was here, Barrister Daniel Buala, of course, vigorously defended the president and the president's policies. Of course, you would say, what do you expect him to do? But my questions are what should the president have done? What should they have done to resolve this? Because this is security now. Initially we used to think it was far away, but it's on our doorstep now. It's knocking at our doors now. Every Nigerian now knows this insecurity is actually at our doorstep. What should the president have done differently?
once you are going on the wrong course, you keep going there until you stop and take stock and redirect at what you are doing. There are not one that no one silver bullet.
Absolutely.
There are several things.
Yes.
For instance, to know who we are is bastardized. We have name, we have BVN, we have ID card, all fake. We cannot account for ourselves. If you are living, your address cannot be pinpointed. We don't know who we are as a country. Everybody can come in to any town, no registration. You have to have a strict identity registration system to know who is who. You tie it down. That's the first thing that you do.
As a foundation.
That's the foundation to know who is staying within the territory of Nigeria.
Sorry, Doctor. So to even tackle insecurity, because before you talk about guns and bullets and arsenal and armory, the first thing is identity. Who is who and where?
What do you do for a living? Once you do that, then all whoever has access to arms. During Buhari regime, Fulanis were carrying AK-47 everywhere. And nothing was done. In fact, the government now said all these people who have guns should surrender it. But the Fulanis, we have to mention their names, is the only ethnic nation in Nigeria that openly carries AK-47. And they boast about it. And nothing has happened. So all this is foundation. You have to correct, you have to go back. Who is a Fulani? Fulani Nigerian, Fulani adapted, Fulani imported. You have to do an holistic count of who is who and where. That's the fact. If you don't do that, they're just pouring little something. We're
papering over the cracks.
Pretentious. And the thing is that since 1999 we have a ritual of coronation. Every 4 years, please just, if it's only 10 million that votes, just vote us in. Validate our position as governor, as president, as senators, and let's continue plundering the system. So all they want now is just election. Whatever goes, whether it's bad or not, just validate that we are president, we are governor, we are senator, and the same cycle. We don't have democracy. How can you have 23 million out of 200 million voting, and then you say you have democracy? Not even up to 10%. In other countries, it will be 51% of registered voters that must vote. Otherwise, you have to do a run. But here we have no standard. Everything is wrong with our society. Everything is wrong. We have to break Nigeria down.
An Obesian state now.
Yeah, anybody.
But sir, the reality, I want us to speak to reality, because our reality now is that 1999 Constitution, identifies Nigeria as one nation. We are all one. Yes, I agree with you in terms of the principle, the theoretical, the thesis that yes, we're different ethnic nationalities. That's true, but we're one nation. Sir, what I want from you, no, we're one country. Yes, we're one country. What I want from you, sir, in the present reality of Nigeria, do you believe in state police or communist policing? And where I'm actually going with this is that the President Tinubu has spent so much. I mean, when he wanted tax reforms, the way he approached it was totally different. Single-minded focus that was unmatched since he came into office. Single-minded focus. Muscled that process through the National Assembly until it was passed. Why has the President not done that for state or community policing?
The President is held hostage to his ambition to realize second term at all costs.
So everything was irrelevant.
And he wanted to be in charge of the police. The way Sunday Adewusi was in charge of the police in 1981-82 under Shagari, when Adewusi would just make an order. In fact, they were equipped that time to subdue any insurgency. The military had to cut them down. So Tinubu doesn't want to give up central control of police towards the next election. That's what he said. Just playing games to say, well, committee. Which committee do you need? There's a Amotekun that is regional, that has been, the blueprint is there, and it will just replicate it.
There's a Bugagio actually in the southeast. They have a
Yeah.
in Borno. I know they have JTF.
So when it will be implemented tomorrow, just make amendments to the Police Council, Police Act, and let 90% of officers and men be drawn from each area. Then you know your way around to protect yourselves. And then people have priorities. In the southwest, everybody man that has a degree or school side will be put into the police force, Amotekun. In fact, the police force of the Yoruba will be Amotekun force. We don't need all the fanciful names. So if you do that, but I wish Tinubu can just say, look, let me just forget about the second term thing. One term is enough. You have made the name, your photograph is on the wall as president of Nigeria. If you stay 50 years like Paul Biya, what are you going to achieve? If we had a full force, as you said, implementation of decentralized architecture, not just police again, intelligence, traffic control, road safety, civil defense corps, put everything into basket and into modules. Not just police alone. Yeah. Because if you do police, you still have intelligence in Abuja. It's not centralized. You have road safety, not centralized. Vehicle movements, road safety will be centralized too. So that you know how many vehicles in your own territory. Is it not? How many Okada? Okadas are not licensed. Everybody just buy Okada on the road, carry people. We are just in a lawless situation because of this Abuja control of everything, security. Until we break it down and centralize, and then each region will be able to decide what is good for him or for it or her. But so sad that president is just pretentious, with respect, is pretentious. He just want to coast through to become second. When he gets second time, what is he going to do with it? The country is gone. May next year is so far away. The country will be gone. If something happened to those people in Ogomosho, 1, 2, 3 or more killings, then something bad will happen. I hope Romania will not happen to President Tinubu. If 1 or 2 teachers or 2 or 3 students were killed and thrown to the further and people see it, everybody is mad. In a manner situation, anything can happen. We don't pray for it, but do you work for it?
You have seen the whole thing, the way everything is happening in the country. That is why sometimes we call them hypocrites in the Yoruba. They may come out in the morning and they will be talking for you. In the afternoon, they may decide into another form, and by night, they may change into another form. That is what is here. Starting from the days of Awolowo, him and Odumegwu, how they plan to make their own zone to be governed by themselves. At the end, once they reached Awolowo, he now went back and started claiming that if you let those people to fight without blocking the food, they are going to fight till this world will come to an end. Then the next they block. So coming down to the Igbo, the same thing. Igbo do, like he want to fight, he want to, due to what Buhari was doing then. After some time, he dropped. Now, this one, there was a time he speak against Igbo. Now he's now talking about regional government and about division, or about everybody should be on his own. When you have a regional government, it's almost the same thing with having a country on your own, because then to be divided will be very simple. And what the government is afraid of, they are afraid of having one zone, having more military, more power, more other things than them. Because one day the other people can rise up and take over. That has been their fear, their problem. That is why you see Abuja is been controlling everything you can see in Nigeria. So Abuja can control anything, and that is the main reason why, due to Abuja want to be controlling everything, that is why Nigeria is not working. Because what I want, you that is in Abuja, you can't you cannot do my biddings and you cannot do for me what I need. And then you that is in the north, somebody that is in Abuja, don't know what you need. And they're both the same thing with other parts of Nigeria. So you cannot stay in Abuja and be controlling the whole part of Nigeria without a decentralized government to make everybody to function the way they want to function. Because what we are still staying and still witnessing today is the military system of government, but they use democracy to paint it to look as if it is democracy, not democracy. Although the issue of the Yorubas, sometimes they used to come out to claim that they want Nigeria to be divided. So nobody knows where they stand on. Nobody knows. In fact, a lot is happening. A lot is happening in Nigeria. The same man who come out to threaten the Igbos that everybody must vote Tinubu. If you don't vote Tinubu, that they are going to do this, they are going to do that. And he has now come out and start saying different things. So for you to see the type of thinking those people have, that is why whenever they are talking, people don't used to take them serious, because their talk don't used to carry weight. In fact, a lot is going on. I would like to hear your comment down below, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in Nigeria. So thank you for watching.